Caleen Sisk is the chief and spiritual leader of a nation of 125 people. They fight to save the waters of the world, not with weapons of war, but with dance, song, and ceremony.
We believe that this spring is so sacred. We only go up there once a year to sing at the doorway of our creation story and let the mountain know, let the spring know that we're still doing our jobs as was given to us. That's what we promised when we were put on earth, is that we'll always go there, we'll sing to it, and make sure that we're doing as much as we can for all the water, all the way down to the oceans. It's hard for a person to realize about being out in a pristine, sensitive area when they grow up and all they have is sidewalks. They don't understand that this is where their water comes from. They turn their tap on and they get water. But they don't realize that all of the upper watershed is where that water comes from.
Oh.
People can live without oil, they can live without gold, but nothing can live without water. This spring, we always come back to it because it's our doorway home to the great fire inside the mountain. So we have a lot of respect for the fires and for the water. And they're very important to our journeys, that this is where we return to get on the flowered trail when we leave this earth. So we always watch for the bubbles to come up and greet us, come up and greet all of the people who have come to see, to come to be here. But when it has so much stuff on it, it has a hard time. It just can't do it. All kind of different people come up here. Last time we came up here, there was a cremation up on these trees. You know, that's another time that we had to rebuild this because people had dumped cremations right into the spring. All the way down. 8 cremations all the way down. And we came up and we tried to clean it as best as we could, all the way down. I don't understand that kind of thinking that would put something like that in a pure, pristine water source. They must not know that is a pollutant, that cremations are a pollutant. And everybody downstream, you know, people are coming up there to drink that water. And they must not really care for anybody else. They're just doing their own thing that only them count. And we're talking about all of life. You know, nobody should be drinking cremations. And why they do that is a wonder. Because in our belief system, and we've been here for thousands of years, we don't bring our beloved leaders that have, you know, led us for 100 years up there to put them to rest. It's just not ever thought of that's what that place is for. It's so pristine and it's a blessing place. I mean, do you put cremations on the altar in the Vatican? That's what it would be like. Our way of being there is that we don't leave anything. This is so sacred of a place that there isn't anything that we could bring and leave to make it better. And that's why, people coming up there to leave things, I don't know exactly why they leave things there, but they leave crystals in the water, they leave different things, tiki dolls, everything, like as if they're trying to bless this water or give an offering to this blesser. And we don't believe that you can do that. The most that we can give to this spring is our commitment to always take care of it. We have a lot of stories. We know that Bigfoot sits up here on this ridge, and that all the spirit beings are up above the tree line that take care of this mountain, that take care of us. We call on them to help us. Help us with the healing. Help us with knowing what to do, knowing how to take care of things. On our mountain, we have 30,000 visitors. And I think for us, the biggest thing is to have non-Indigenous peoples understand that there is a way to be there, a way of walking on that land, taking care of that place without destroying it. If I could have my way, we would build that trail, and people would be able to admire the meadow from the edge of the meadow and let the stream flow away from where it comes out of the ground to a point where they can get water there. I mean, it isn't necessary for them to go right to the throat of the spring and get down in there and get water or bathe or think that they're getting something that, they're harming that whole area.